Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Steel City, ready to rock at the stadium at the confluence of the three rivers and home to the Pitt Panthers. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Game makes it second and medium. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's going to hand this off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Payne. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. It's a quick grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Tigers. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Gives it to the back. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Breaks loose at the 45. That is a big play, finally brought down at the 44.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they get him down after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier. But I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Second down after that previous play. The back's got it. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. Bringing pressure. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with a sack.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. To the air, it's Holstein. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Using his legs on the scramble. Powers through a tackle.
Boy, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on 3rd down.
Quick throw to the left. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had us settled for 3 last time. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Payne. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
That's the end of the first quarter. Memphis 10, Pitt 0.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Took contact on the throw. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. And the running back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Third down, it's a handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He finds the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion sets up a second down play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Holstein. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Makes a quick catch.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 4th down, look at a throw for it. Trying to extend the play. He bought some time, now lets it go. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here's the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, it's the consistency in his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the running back's got it again. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught near the sticks. It's Payne. Tackled, but first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Escapes the pocket. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run here, lets it go. The sure hands. It's Hawkins.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone and run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. It's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Can they pick up the first on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Now pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. This one falls incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Holstein. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Memphis offense will take over. First and 10.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. He'll hand it off. Gets some space around the 30. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's a shotgun run call. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. Takes it out to the 44, that's good for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down.
What a job by this offense picking up your first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here comes a handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Will take the lead in the second half. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. Drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another 3rd down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
He'll throw it now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Panthers offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Lights through a tackle.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, just a great play by the running back there. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. He'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Grab behind the line. It's Lee. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
3rd and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Pitt 14, Memphis 10.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost them 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Holstein. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Panthers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Fourth down.
Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. This one is right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Memphis offense will take over 1st and 10.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Hand off to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Important second down play coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made over the middle. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Payne. He's found some room at the 45. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, look out. The football is free. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. Tackle made after the completion.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just about to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The quarterback keeps it on the option. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Memphis offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
He's moving out of the pocket, but just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Handoff running right. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Panthers bring their punt team onto the field. Bringing it back, it's Hawkins. They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. He's going to take off. And it's complete downfield. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab, and the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back. Trying to create here on the move. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Number 19. Catch and score.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.